Carolina is our number 2 child. She was born right after Daniela and right before
2 years.
Benjamin.
It's 2 years.
They all are 2 years apart, each one of them. And Carolina was a very stubborn since she was little. I mean, right as she was growing up, she was very smart, but very stubborn, and she wanted to do her thing.
My sister has a very strong character. She's always the she's kind of the taking control. She actually, within our family, she's the glue that holds us all together.
We call her the secretary. She was the one that gets everything organized. When we had a big family activity, Carolina was the one who would say, this is what we're going to do, who's going to bring this, who's going to do what.
She's nice. She is very friendly, and she does a lot of stuff for us to make us happy, and she's always there for us.
She definitely thinks of others all the time. One of her things is memory. She likes to, do things that are going to be very memorable. She wants to, take lots of pictures. I don't think without her we'd probably have any pictures of like the family.
Every time we have a birthday party and she gives us the cards, she has a very special way of writing the names, and we know it's Carlos. That's her signature.
She's outgoing, friendly, kind, generous. She's always trying to look for others, help others, and just genuinely, she likes to help people, and she's just a very kind person.
I was diagnosed in 2008, April 17th, never forget. And then I was diagnosed again when it reoccurred, metastasized to my knee in 2010. The first time I actually received a phone call, and we had been waiting for the biopsy reports for 2 weeks. It had taken a long time. I kept insisting, kept calling. She finally called me back, and when she was telling me, it just was like, as a matter of fact, like, you have cancer, you have early cancer, don't look it up. I'm thinking, okay, I just write down, what it is, and didn't think anything of it. Maybe I was in shock, I don't know.
I don't remember what day it was, but it was in the summer. And she and Craig came over to dinner at my house. I wasn't living here, I was living somewhere else. And we were outside, and I saw that Carolina was a little weird, and she was crying, and I asked her what's going on. And that's when she told me that she got diagnosed with clear cell sarcoma. And I didn't cry at the time. I was pretty strong because she was crying, and I couldn't do that to her. And then she just kept saying it's a dangerous cancer, and I had no idea what the cancer was about. So I just kept keeping it positive and keep focusing on our faith that we have in God, and just keep praying about it, it'll be fine. And then when she left, that's when I broke down.
Desde el momento que le dijeron que tenía cáncer, usted no la ha visto llorar ni ponerse triste, jamás. Y cuando lo ve llorando a nosotros, empieza a consolarnos.
The cancer had been there for about a year, and it was misdiagnosed. They thought it was just a pain in her foot, in the bottom of the foot. So cancer had a chance to grow and travel from her foot, which they cut a piece of her foot, a piece of her bone at the bottom of the foot, and then it traveled to the knee, and that was the second operation. So she has already had about 3 major operations in the past 6 years, because there's no treatment for cancer, for this type of cancer.
The central problem that we have with Carolina's cancer is that it's an extremely rare type of cancer. In the United States, there's only about 300 cases a year, and of those 300 cases, only some of them are going to be seen at hospitals. that would have appropriate research programs. One of the challenges, however, with this particular kind of cancer is that many of the cells grow very slowly. And cancer therapies tend to be developed to target cells that grow fast. And the cells that grow slowly may in fact escape them. So you get eventually a recurrence, and the recurrence that Carolina has had is now in multiple locations.
And we knew it was going to be a different and difficult road. That there was no, she couldn't take she could not take medication. The chemotherapy or there's nothing that works. So strengthening the immune system is the only way you can survive.
I had mentioned Craig, her husband, has been, he has done so much research on this cancer that nobody, even doctors and people that are getting paid to do research, haven't done.
She was very lucky to meet him. Very lucky, because he's definitely Craig has got sent. But research and talking to doctors and just anything he could to save her. That's what he did.
We make a great team. We really make a great team. The love, respect, and trust that we share is incredible. And that, I'm not gonna say it makes it easy, but it certainly helps a lot. She's very, very easy to do a lot for her. She just brings out the best in everyone around her.
Craig is my angel on earth. We were married in January, and 3 months later I was diagnosed, and we were fighting pretty much since the get-go. When I was diagnosed, immediately he started researching. It's been 6 years, and he's still researching. He really wants to keep me around, I think.
Carolina, as many others do, made a choice to look at alternative therapies.
Every day she does some type of treatment, but 6 days are more intense treatments than others. And it's typically anywhere from 30 to 60 minutes or a couple hours of treatments, and then a number of supplements and all that she takes as well.
So now Carolina has gone off to a clinic in Germany that is one of the few clinics that has actually reported a successful treatment of someone with clear cell sarcoma. And one hopes that this is going to be a beneficial visit and one that is going to bring the cancer back under control.
My father's very well known in the community, which has helped a lot. Through his empanada stop, he was able to reach out to the community through the news, on the radio, on TV, and he was able to raise a lot of money for having people come to our fundraisers for her. If problems still persist, we're gonna keep fighting, because Carolina's a fighter, and she's teaching us all how to fight.
She wants to see another day. She wants to spend as much time as she can with her family, her friends. She just has a lot of support. Not many people, go out there and make friends or take the time to actually care about other people. Somehow Carolina has met so many people.
It's amazing how many people just are able to just jump in and help this cause so soon, and just so happy, and everyone wants to give in and just give.
The love and the affection that she received from people that she doesn't even know. We all pulling for her, but it's interesting that the world is also pulling for her.
If it wasn't for the help that we received from, family, friends, co-workers, community, the church, it wasn't for all that support, there's so many of these treatments that we tried that we would not have been able to try. And the effect of that, see, what often happens is sometimes people give money just to kind of help you through the dying process, if you will. It's been very interesting that we've been able to do a little bit more than that. We found some stuff, some treatments that we have some evidence that it's really helped Carolina a lot.
So the support she has from everything, I think, keeps her spirits up. She's a very strong-willed person, and she's determined that she's gonna live.
I wish I was better with words because I can't even express how grateful I am, we are, of all the love and support that people have given us throughout the years. I mean, people have given their time, money, helping, support, love. Everyone's always willing to help, and it's just overwhelming sometimes. We are so grateful for every person that has been even praying. I mean, even the littlest things. In prayers, people think it's little, but it's actually huge and gives me the hope that I need, inspiration that I need. I have constant emails and messages with replies of people just pouring their love and encouragement, and to me, that's really huge.